As with all jobs, safety is first. Z87 safety glasses and ear protection are mandatory.
Safety glasses. So you're going to have safety glasses on for using the sod cutter and trencher, and hearing protection, ear muffs, and we also earplugs are also a good for the sod cutter and the trencher. You got an on-off switch here, so you got to turn the machine to the on position. It's a Honda motor. We have a gas. Right now the gas is on. If you want to turn the gas off, all the way over to the other side, but there's an on-off switch. On position is there. This is your choke. Choke the machine. There's a symbol there for choke, so you know what it is. All the way over is choked. You have a throttle. There's an icon, or so you know how the throttle is. Slow, that's throttled all the way up. High speed there. To start the machine then, you got your gas on, you got choke, throttle, and you're just going to pull on the recoil. Let it run a little bit. Turn the choke off.
Turn knob to turn engine off. Engage cutting wheel while wheel is raised. With cutting wheel spinning, slowly lower blade into the ground. If done too fast, the engine will stall. This machine works when being pulled, not pushed. Pull slowly to avoid stalling engine. Keep cutting edge on painted line or edge of removed sod.
Cutting bit you want for putting in edging is the straight blade. We have 3 blades. There's a straight blade for putting in edging. We have a natural edge, and then we have a brick edge also. Your edge that we're cutting, you want that right in the middle of this. So then it's going to run right down the middle of that, and that's going to trench. So because your blade is like right in here. You want the dirt that it's cutting falling into the sod, the area that we already cut the sod out. You don't want the dirt falling into the good grass. So you want to make sure that that dirt is dumping into the dirt, onto the dirt, not into the lawn that we're saving.
Slowly lower cutting wheel. Pulling speed will depend on the soil, compaction, and rock content. To disengage trenching, let go of the handle and lift cutting edge. Turn engine off. Use a straight edge spade to cut the vertical wall on grass side of trench.
All along here, so when we put our edging in, it goes straight up and down. You can have the edging tight to the back of the, so this is your landscape bed. Shrubs, whatever is going to be going in here, mulch will be going in here. So you're going to put your edging in. What I like to do is take my thumbs and just hold that edging circle. I hold my thumbs in there about like so. What that does, that just keeps that edging circle right above the soil line, sod line, so it doesn't get put in situation like that, the edging's too deep. What we want is the edging, this circle, to be right at the top of the soil right here. So that would be ideal right there. Obviously that's too low. Obviously that's too high. We don't want to go in angled like that, or we don't want to go in angled like that. So what we're going to do is we're going to hold that down. Now you start taking the loose soil, backfilling the edging, and then you take your hammer, holding the edging with both hands or one hand, and you start packing this loose soil back in. As you're packing that soil towards you, towards the edging, and getting that in there nice and tight. Pull a little more soil in there. Packing that in there tight. Just like so. And then we're going to leave this a little low because we're going to be putting in, eventually it could be either rock mulch or bark mulch, but you don't want to fill this all the way up like this. That's too much because we're going to have to take that dirt away eventually once we prep the area.
Connecting two pieces of edging.
Typically what we use is your hand pruners, and what you want to do is just make a nice straight cut. You don't want to be going like this or like that, a nice straight cut. And then what I like to do is just take my hand, put the pruners on the ground, and just push down. What that does, that just makes it a little easier. And then you can take your pruners then, cut through, and same thing again, you can just take your pruners, cut her through just like that.
Create a protruding tab on one of the two pieces of edging. Use pole barn nails to nail through the tab we created and the other piece of edging.
Better mulch in there.
A proper edge will contain 3 to 4 inches of mulch.
Typically, 4 to 6 inches of mulch for this demonstration. Finished look. So the reason we dug that out, so now we get this nice, all said and done, we'll take a rake, we'd rake this out, but see how our mulch is right at the bottom of the edging circle. That nice tapered looks, that mulch line comes down, goes into the bed, and we would do that with a rake.
Properly installed edging and mulch is key to a high-quality landscape project. Safety first. Z87 glasses and ear protection are mandatory. Machine works by pulling, do not push. Do not put hands on top of small engine as it is very hot. Place edging to proper depth. A vertical edge on grass side and smooth curves are necessary for Sargent's level job quality. Avoid concrete and any hard surfaces. when edging is running, as the engine will chip hard surfaces very easily. Thank you for your attention. Quality is all of our jobs.